Hey there, welcome to Sea Power and welcome to an EU campaign. I'm very excited about this one. We have all the sorts of different mods that are currently on the workshop, all incorporated into a campaign. So we have the Dutch, the French, the German ships. There are some modern American ones, because this takes place in 2020s. Actually, you might even argue it takes place pretty much today. This is the Amazing Alliterations EU-focused campaign. If you want to play this for yourself, the link to the scenario, or rather to the mod, is down in the description. Please take note that at time of recording, there are lots and lots of mods required. And while the game might protest, hey, anchor chain doesn't work, seat lifter doesn't work, all the other mods are incompatible. What I did was just hit ignore, continue, and the game proceeded to launch, and the mission seems to be working fine. Now, this is Inciting Incident. This is the prologue to this 6 series, or rather 7 missions if you include the prologue. The American government is being unreliable, threatening to let the Europeans fend for themselves. Russia is expanding its probing attacks and drone incursions into NATO countries. Objectives: defend the civilians from drone attacks. Don't lose any units until the time is up. And an optional one, while saving human lives obviously has top priority, try to be economical about it. Poland cannot afford shooting 7-figure missiles at 5-figure drones for long. Yeah, that too strikes as something very, very recent. Now, pause for a second. What do we have access to? Because we have nothing other than a Patriot battery over here, which is very expensive to use. It carries the 104 Delta Patriot, the 104 Echo Patriot, and the 104 Foxtrot. I'm putting them all on screen because I'm personally not very familiar with all of these platforms. We have 86 miles, 47 and 43. High speed. Interesting, this is an armor-piercing warhead. And I'm not really sure why you would want an AP warhead. Miniaturization, single canister can hold 4 PAC-3 missiles. Yeah, great, but that's not really that relevant for me. The 104 is a mobile interceptor, yes, but what's the difference in the missiles? We've got 86 mile range. Speed's the same. Altitude of intercept. This one has a minimum altitude of 300. This one has 90. So anything flying lower than that is going to be a problem. Okay, so that's the Patriots. We also have a Gdansk installation. This is a civilian site. Apparently this is what we need to defend. Industrial buildings, refinery, more industrial buildings. We have one Polish ship. Or rather, potentially standing in as a Polish ship. This is the General Thaddeus. And that's where you lose me. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kosciuszko, according to Google Translate. Kosciuszko. Anyway, the General Thaddeus, I'm going to make it a bit easier. The General Thaddeus is a Perry class, 1994. The scenario takes place in 2020s, and of course, Sea Power doesn't really seem to want to go any later than 1991. Although, Cent managed to get it done in his scenarios for the AD 2030 series. Anyway, I'm gonna check on the radar. So we even have a Dow over here. You're far from home. A tanker, and we got the Patriots. Everybody has their search radar on. Good. And now we wait. Let's launch the helicopter, just get some additional airborne intel. We got the SH3J. Loaded out with ASW. Alternative loadout, ASW Hunter. Oh, they got the Mod 5 near tip? What's that? What? Oh. Yeah, those things are in too. That is the Shahed 136. Yes. This is a kamikaze drone. Isn't this feeling awfully accurate? Oh boy. Speed isn't the problem. They're doing 100 knots, so this distance is gonna take them a third of an hour, aka I got 20 minutes to get the hell out of Dodge. Or shoot all of these bastards down. Altitude? About 2,000 feet. Yeah, I'm worried that I can't actually guide these as well as I'd like. No. That means that our warship here is going to mostly have to fend for itself. Now, we do have those near-tip torpedoes. Oh, it's just the Mod 5. NATO standard for lightweight torpedoes used across multiple nations. This is the same anti-submarine torpedo. Accountable ammunition category, air torpedoes. Oh, we now have actually... That's a new thing. I hadn't seen that before. Do we have that for other things as well? No. Yeah, accountable ammunition category, harpoon. So apparently all these different categories have their own ammo points. I suppose that that's going to be something we might be using in a real campaign by the time that the devs get ready with that. And that's going to implement, or rather, allow for various amounts of resupplies that you might need. Standard missiles are not yet in range. We'll have to wait. Until such a time, the General Thaddeus is going to have to try and get the hell out. I can get closer to the Patriots. I don't know if that will actually make a difference. Helo going up. Helo might be able to get a good look at things, but other than that, it won't be terribly useful. Because yes, I can drop sonar buoys, but good luck with that. Anyway, is this getting launched from what? Kaliningrad? All these little drones? There really are a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fantastic. The good news is, they're not fast. They should be fairly easy to shoot down. And with that slow speed comes an even bigger amount of time to shoot them down. Full ahead flank. Now, arguably, I don't know if we're under attack. I also don't know what sort of a weapon seeker these things have. Okay. Their weapon seeker's pointing straight up. That's interesting. This one also appears to have turned off its engine. Guess they all have. Considering those drones are most likely not here for sightseeing, I'm going to turn the Thaddeus over to starboard and prepare offensive action, because this launcher needs to get unmasked. We have to be pointing that at the enemy if we want to start shooting those drones down. Almost there. How quickly can we cycle those launchers? Because we're going to have to. And that's usually where this thing falls a little short. We also got a 50 cal. We got a 25mm gun. We got a 20. We got a 76. They've definitely been buffing these ships a bit. Here's the 20 mil. Is that considered 50 cal? There's the 50 cal on the bridge. Weapons free. Although, if... Actually, are these considered vampires? Because the ship was going vampire, vampire, vampire. So they'll be considered incoming anti-ship missiles. And the ship will defend itself automatically. So we should be fine. There we go. Thaddeus is going on offense. Or is it defense? Loading. Or are you waiting for the next drone to get into range? Yeah, we're doing a shoot look. I don't appreciate that. We're gonna go and shoot. But we're gonna shoot different targets. Idle? I don't think so, Sunshine. There's plenty of things coming at you. So get with the program. Good thing I can still guide these. Probably a fairly expensive missile to use against something like a drone, especially a Shahed 136. Where is it? 1 mile out. There. There they are. The good news is these things don't dodge, they don't change course, they don't flare, nothing. So all we need to do is shoot them down. He says, and misses with a missile. Fantastic. So we got Griffin over here, just kind of loitering. Oh, let me guess, you can only guide 2 of those things at a time? What you got? Air search? Weapon channel 1. Oh boy. That's a problem. If I only got 1 target channel, that means I can really only light up 1 target at a time. I hope I can take these things out fast enough. But it might come down to guns. Hit. Hit. Yeah, this is a far cry from an Arleigh Burke or a Ticonderoga or anything of the likes. It just doesn't launch nearly as quickly. And all the while, they're coming closer and closer and closer. This thing hasn't changed its course at all. I think for all intents and purposes, they might not actually have a weapon seeker. Because in this game, most things have a weapon seeker, but I believe these things are just, well, like a far descendant from the V2. You just tell them where to go and they crash into it. Blow up. Hold. Relocate that missile. Missed. Can I still talk to it? I can. Nope. Can you see them yet? If these things are doing 100 knots, I wonder if Griffin can actually get close to them. Not that I can shoot them down. But it, like a door gunner could get these things, right? Take another one out. Come on. Seems to be the only thing that we're after here. I'm not seeing anything else. Wasting missiles there, Thaddeus. You cannot have a whole lot left. 18 missiles left. At 5 targets. Yeah, we can do 140. So we can not only keep up with them, we can actually speed out ahead of them. Where are they? There. 1, 2. Annoying bit is that I cannot go to 2,000 feet. I can only go to 1,000 or 3,000. There's one in front. No, can't be. Wait, are you following my helo around now? No, you're not. That'd be scary. Missiles down to what? 12? 14. Looks like we might be able to take them all out. Hit. Switch to 3. Gotta be a bit careful that I don't actually shoot my own helicopter down here. Hit. There's the helo. And there's the drone. Gotcha. Oh boy. Take it away from me. Get out of here. Oh, bloody hell. There's a whole lot more. Okay. That was just the first wave. That's going to be a challenge, because I only got 11 missiles left. You, go check that out. Not that you can do much, but, you know. Maybe just drop a torpedo on their heads. Don't know if that'll go hot in time. Here they come, here they come, here they come. 27 miles, I got 11 missiles left. Hold. I'm going to manually engage these missiles, otherwise the ship is going to start shooting 2 of them. Which I think is a bad idea. I'm heading away from them at 30 knots. Ish. There's another 5 incoming. I'll definitely not have enough missiles. Wait, where are you going? Course 260. They're going for Gdansk. Fantastic. Alright. Shoot. Shoot. Bloody drone warfare. In sea power. I think that's actually a tribute to how moddable this game is. Now the interesting bit is, I also will eventually get access to drones, because I know that there is a Predator drone that you can... Actually, I have installed a mod that's the Predator. So I suppose I might get my own drones, just of a slightly different type. Thaddeus, I need you to go south. Shoot. Down to 5 missiles. If only these things were flying closer, I could probably take multiple out with 1 missile. Shoot. I'm gonna focus the rest of my missiles on this southern group. I might be able to get into range of this group here and shoot it down with guns. Oh. Okay. Bit of a weird way to end the mission. There was an unknown objective, but I guess we took out enough drones. And again, this was just the prelude. So, next video is going to be the first mission in earnest. Merchant Mayhem. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys there.